We are now recording.
Good morning. I now call this hearing to order. I am Amy Beard, Commissioner of the Indiana Department of Insurance. We are meeting in hybrid format at approximately 11:30 a.m. on Thursday, July 25th, 2024, at 311 West Washington Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, in the offices of the Indiana Department of Insurance and online via Microsoft Teams. This hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the rulemaking docket on the department's website. The purpose of this hearing is to consider public comments on a proposed rule to establish an all-payer claims database registration and data submission requirements for health payers. This is the second of two public hearings on the proposed rule. Present with me today in person on behalf of the Department of Insurance is Megan Brumbaugh, General Counsel for the department. Let the record reflect that there are no other attendees present in person or virtually at this hearing. Ms. Brumbaugh, do you have any preliminary statements or evidence you wish to introduce into the record at this time?
Yes, Commissioner, thank you. The proposed rule sets forth all payer claims database registration and data submission requirements for health payers and includes a provision allowing a civil penalty to be imposed for noncompliance with the proposed rule. The proposed rule impacts health payers as defined in Indiana Code 27-1-44.5-2. The department held a first public hearing on the proposed rule on May 21st, 2024. After receiving substantive comments on the proposed rule during the first public comment period and considering those comments, the department did not make changes to the proposed rule. At this time, I have 4 exhibits I would like to introduce. These exhibits are available today in the meeting chat for any remote attendees. First, I would like to submit what's been marked as Exhibit A. This is a copy of the Notice of Second Public Comment Period and Notice of Public Hearing that is the subject of today's hearing. These were posted to the Indiana Register website on June 19th, 2024. I ask that Exhibit A be admitted into the record.
Are there any objections to the admission of Exhibit A? Hearing no objections, Exhibit A is admitted into the record.
Next, I would like to introduce Exhibit B. This is a copy of the regulatory analysis with respect to the proposed rule. This was posted to the Indiana Register website on April 17th, 2024. I ask that Exhibit B be admitted into the record.
Are there any objections to admission of Exhibit B?
Commissioner, I would ask you to hold for a moment. We do have a remote attendee who is requested to join online, so I'm going to allow him to join.
Okay.
He dropped off.
Okay.
What happened here? Hold on.
Maybe he was like, I'm out.
I don't know. Okay, let's continue.
Hearing no objections, Exhibit B is admitted into the record.
Next, I would like to introduce Exhibit C. This is a copy of a comment from the Indiana Economic Development Corporation Small Business Ombudsman, a copy of which is also posted to the department's website. I ask that Exhibit C be admitted into the record.
Are there any objections to the admission of Exhibit C? Hearing no objections, Exhibit C is admitted into the record.
And last, I would like to introduce Exhibit D. This is a copy of a comment letter from Peter Fjellstad on behalf of the Pharmaceutical Care Management Association. I ask that Exhibit D be admitted into the record.
Are there any objections to the admission of Exhibit D? Hearing no objections, Exhibit D is admitted into the record.
I have nothing further, Commissioner.
Okay, thank you. At this time, I will ask if anyone has joined this hearing since we began, either in person or via Teams, or if there's anybody who wishes to give public comment today. Okay, hearing no responses, I would like to thank you all for your participation in this public hearing. The department will take all the comments that were offered here today and under advisement, and this hearing is now adjourned.